Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with a fresh cut. Yes, the locks are off. I've had long hair for like 2 years, and I really liked it actually, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna retire it eventually, and last Saturday I finally did. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the fresh cut. We have a lot of buyouts and a lot of potential buyouts that we need to go over because of the card list of Monstrous Revenge. So we're going to be going through it. If you guys enjoy that, make sure to smash the like button. If we get 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. It also helps me with the algorithm. Subscribe if you've not already. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members, by the way. I really appreciate you guys a lot. And the last thing is later tonight, I'll be announcing the giveaways for the Dark Magician sleeves and the Drolls. So make sure to keep checking the community tab. Make sure that if you won or not. And we're just going to kind of get right into it over here. So Red Eyes Dark Dragoon here. This is a card that can be used with the new Duality card, which is just absolutely broken. You can also use this Duality and Branded, since you could use, I think it's the Guindig fusion with this, which is really, really sad because Branded is already a pain in the ass to deal with. Well, secrets right now are like $16 here. Yeah, 15, 16 bucks here. Meanwhile, the Ultra is about 17 here, so roughly the same price. And someone asked me, do you think you should get the original or the secret? Now, normally I say the Ultra. Normally I would say that, right? The issue is this is from a tin, and this is from a tin 2 years later, right? Oh, bro, I got the original print from the tin 2 years back. That's not that cool, right? If this was from a set, it'd be really, really cool. It'd be a little hard to grab, all of that jazz, but not really. I think that you're better off kind of grabbing the secret rare in a way, but I will be fair. The secrets went to 25 while ultras went to 40 when this card went up the last time it went up. So there was a difference. There definitely was, and you can actually see it in the polls here. 39 over there, while it's over here. You kind of went to 28 over there, but there was a difference. So if you want to grab your duality targets, just go ahead, grab your Dragoon over here. Like, if I see Branded using this card, I would not be shocked if Konami thinks about hitting this card. Granted, it's a, DM somewhat DM era card. It's not really from, I don't remember seeing this, but it's DM inspired. Herald of the Arclight, Duality, you could use this because it's a level 4 fairy. I absolutely would. I mean, Matt, I would say that in ritual decks, it is worth playing Manju again because Manju's a fairy. You get Herald. That's a negate and a floodgate. That's way too damn good. 4, 5s on these. Closer to 6 on these. New challenges are 5s. Golds are 3s. Let's see here. New challengers here are about $5 here. Yeah, if you don't have this card, you're going to need it. You're going to absolutely need it. I've always had multiple copies of this card. Not necessarily as a penny stock, but because I love Ritual. And unfortunately, I can see this card, depending on how popular Duality is, if we start seeing Herald of the Arclight being a very popular target for Duality, so you start seeing, because I believe Aluber's a fairy, so you can put this on using your Aluber. We can actually, yeah, the branded extra deck is going to get even tighter. I can actually see Konami potentially hitting Herald, and I'm going to hate that so much. Ultimate Offering is bought out. One of you brought this to my attention. Now, DTs, I personally had a DT copy because this card doesn't really have a holo version besides the tournament pack one. DTs right now, they're always about $10. Now they're about, you got 19 here, 9 for 9 over here, 20s, going up to 35. There's no light plays over here. There's also a damage. Be careful not to grab that. But yeah, $20. I mean, I'm not really shocked here. The champion packs, I mean, I always actually wanted this card, but right now, yeah, they're kind of bought out. I mean, you have Germans here. I've always actually wanted to buy this card. I've just never, there was always other cards that got my attention, and now I just feel stupid. But I don't think people are going to be paying a crazy price for this. I think people aren't going to pay over 150 at least for a little while longer seeing these sales. But yeah, if you got this, I did say if you're looking for a champion pack super rare under 100, this is it. Junk Archer, this is getting reprinted in the Monstrous Revenge set, which go check out my video about that. A lot of you actually did. This is an old Edison card for Dandy. Now, this doesn't see much play at all in Edison. The issue is that it came in 2 sets, Duels Pack and Legendary Collection. Wow, they already have this out. That's hilarious. Legendary Collection 5Ds was a set that's very rare. It kind of got out of stock very quickly. I think like within a month. Which is back then was unheard of. So about a month and a half maybe. For Legendary Collection 5Ds. So a lot of people have junk archers. It's just those people either don't play anymore and they're just in a box. I really think that's where the majority of these archer versions are. It's in someone's box that doesn't play anymore, right? Or like a personal collection. Maybe there's like a copy on page 8, like randomly in the corner. It's probably mod play. And then Duels Pack, which wasn't even really that popular. So this card never really had a lot of accessibility. But as Edison grew and grew, people just banned the listings. Now, granted, it's a lot better than when these were at 30s. I had a lot of people telling me in the comment section of my Monsters Revenge, they were like, yeah, nobody has to pay 20 for this card. I even had group chats talking about the Junk Archer reprint. I really think it might be worth a little something with the amount of buzz over this reprint. But I literally remember seeing people not paying 20, wanting to pay 20 today. And I was like, man, they don't remember when this was 30. Well, the Legendary Collection 5Ds, which is the better version to get, you got a light play here for 13 and then 20s. Again, just wait for the secret. And then you have the Duels Packs, which are like, I think, how much are these here? 26. Now, some people for Edison like to play with the highest rarity at the time there because it kind of brings them back. I've heard of that quite a bit here. I personally wouldn't give a fuck about that. Like, I would just get the secret rare if it's like $1 and call it a day. You could do that with a lot of cards. I would not pay 30 times the amount to get a Duels Pack 9 version. That's just not worth it to me. If it was like a tournament pack, something else, maybe. Granted, these are going to drop slowly but surely. So if you want to come back to that question of, oh, I want to play highest rarity for the time, which again would be the Duels Pack. That's actually the only version. I don't think, because Legendary Collection 5Ds, that would not count. You could go for this, but again, just get the secret. I've seen a little bit of buzz around this card, Ninaru, the Madras's Goddess. Now, I like this CR a lot. Like, I think it's a gorgeous CR. And right now, they're like 11s here. Okay, near mints are like 12s, 13s here. Not bad for near mints, like, at all, actually. Would I grab this? Honestly? And this is what I really told people. It is Madras's support non-existent. I mean, they gave support to Nepethys recently, which was a set back in Hidden Summoners. So we could see some support for Madras's eventually. Will it make the deck good? Probably not, right? I know that there's a bill with Invoke that wasn't bad, but this was a while ago. If you're picking up this card, it's because it looks gorgeous. I've just seen some buzz on how low this card dropped, and there are just CRs that, I mean, people just don't know it exists, which sucks because I actually have super rares personally, and they just look really cool. Plus, I feel like a lot of players who have this in like a trade binder. I mean, imagine trading this away. You just won't want to do it for how low it is. IP Masquerade Starlight Rare. These are about 1150. Now, I want to talk about this very quickly because a lot of people are saying, oh, the 25th is going to affect the Starlight Rare, or players would rather have the 25th than the Starlight Rare. People are saying not. Well, here, there's two arguments to this, okay? The price obviously might go a little lower because there's going to be a few people with copies that are going to be scared, right? The thing is, for Starlight Rare Masquerade, when it comes to people who are actually either seriously contemplating to buy it, and people who have it, you are looking at less than 0.05% of the community here, right? You're not talking about a big amount of people here. A few people are going to get scared and put it for lower, but the people who would rather have the 25th, we're not going to buy this in the first place. I'm just giving it to you straight. A person would rather spend 25th for like 200-300, maybe 400-500 for a 25th, but probably like 400. If the 25th went up towards 500-600, I'd definitely rather get the Starlight Rare at that point, because there's no way I'm spending 400-500 on a second-rate Starlight Rare. I'd rather just get the secret rare for $20 or Starlight Rare. I go big or go home. So the 25th is kind of going to control the Starlight, but the Starlight's also going to kind of control it, if that makes sense here. Like, I don't know why a lot of players are talking about this. Like the actual players who have this card are going to just release it because of the 25th. I just find that really funny. This card was always around, say, one-ish K to 12 to 1400. So they're like at 1100s. They've been selling, you know, a little bit here for 13s and 12s. So I guess they did go a little bit further down, but again, a few people got a little scared. They also are, hey, if I can make 1,000 something, if I want it back later on, I don't have to pay much extra, assuming I keep on to 1,100 or whatever I sell it for. As well as I'm gonna give you guys also the straight thing for about this card. When it comes to cards that are over a certain amount, not even 1,000, I'd say 500. People would rather just go to an event and sell it, or sell it through like some type of Facebook Marketplace or something, right? They're not. A lot of people are going. Majority are gonna go that route anyway. So I think people are mostly playing like 1K and calling it a day on this. Secret rares. Now, I actually really like this. They are 14s. $15 here. I actually told people to get this when they were like 10s. The ultras, I actually have ultras. First eds are like 18. I mean, here's the thing about this card. If we go near mint light play verified, there's like what, 37 listings? Cool. The Korean actually looks really cool. I actually, you know what? Usually I never do this, but this looks really cool. I wouldn't blame anyone if they drop this on me at locals. That looks really sick. Let's go first edition here. 22 listings here on these. They kind of quickly go up to 20. I think ultras are going to slowly but surely go up. If you get ultra cheaper than this, I would definitely go ahead and grab it. Capture a unicorn here. This went to 2, and it dropped like a rock at $4 here. Can this card go up eventually? Yeah, but once we're close to Nat season. Once Nat season ends, we might see this card go around the same price of 4 or 5. Then we have the reprints. If you want to invest into this, it's a very big gamble. I don't know if I would do it. Cashier Fenrir, on the other hand, these are like 53, 55. Still not that much, actually. I actually want to check one more card here. Monstrous Revenge here, because, yeah, okay, we're seeing a bit of a big jump over here. If you go near mints without photos here, we have 89 listings here, $5 here. This card, I think the more players that want to pick up Labyrinth exist, the more this is going to sell. I mean, today we saw about, I'm not going to count all that, but I'm going to say that's like 20 copies. I mean, I see 3 play sets, 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. So that's 17, and then a bunch of ones, something over 20. So, yeah. Definitely a card that could go up to, say, $7, $8. I told people to get these around 2 to 3. If you did, I mean, it's a $5 card. It went up. It could be $7 by tomorrow. I don't know if I see this card going above 10, though. Tunings. So, there's a lot of Synchro hype. I don't really got to tell anybody that. We're going to go without photos here. So, we have 21 listings. First ed light plays. You got one for 8. About, let's call it like 10.5 there, 11, then 14s, 16s here. So you got a cheaper copy here, which is not that bad. This card is definitely, I think a lot of players are going to want these, and the OGs always hover around like 20s that I've seen. 15s to 20s, I'm going to say. So whenever they drop below 10s, even like 11, I think is not like bad for this card. The ultis, I mean, yeah, 135. I actually have a buddy who keeps asking me for this, and I literally told him, if he tops an event and gives me the deck profile only with Synchros, I'll give it to him for free. I don't mind that being the way I lose this card. I really don't. Crossout Detzing there. I went over this like 2 Marco Watches ago, but some of my last Marco Watch said, yeah, I think it's going to be on your Marco Watch very soon. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's seeing movement. So I went back here today because I'm like, this is a card to keep an eye on for sure. And yeah, 37 listings here. I mean, yeah, we have a guy here with 917, sure, right? But we go near mints here. Like, let's pretend no one wants lightly played here. Okay, I pressed the wrong button here. Yay me. 26 goes up to 15. This 15 here, card is definitely going up. Card's very good, by the way. Like, this is what people need a counter draw. $10 for ultras, though. Not bad. Bahamut Shark. This is a penny stock that I wanted to show because whenever there's a water deck, in general, if they can make Bahamut Shark, they're going to make it for Toad. And the card is good. I mean, usually this ends up being like linked off or whatever, but the Toad, I mean, it's such a good interrupt. I mean, it's one of the best interrupts I think you could have on your field. But you get to set the card to your side of the field as well. So like if they evenly or whatever, you got free evenly, they activate, like, I don't know. any card really, you get to put it on your side of the field, right? And then Toad would get you another plus, right? So if a water deck has access to Bahamut or can have access to Bahamut, it is worth that for them to do that to get to the Toad. They're like dollars here. If you're looking for a dollar card, I would definitely go ahead and pick this up. I mean, if they reprint this as a high rarity, oh no, I guess, but they're probably not going to do secret, or which I want to check up on these. I want to see, usually I go for first set, but I want to see how much these really are. 15s for light play. It's not bad. It's not too bad. 20, 20. Going up to 32, 33. You know what? If you ever want this card, or you think this card can hit another ceiling of 40, 50, which it has multiple times, $20. Not bad at all. If you get it for cheaper than 20 for a first edition, absolutely go for it. Oh, Ash Blossoms here. Good old Ash. First sets are 65, basically 70. Will we ever only 63 listings? Will we ever get a lightly played 30 go up to 37? Not bad for lightly played 30. Definitely not bad at all. I actually told people to get the unlimiteds at 20s. I thought that was like way too good. Yeah, I don't like at first eds are like 60, 70, but unlimiteds for 20, I'm going for unlimiteds. Ogre, secret rare here. I also wish we really got an ulti of this. We're gonna go without photos here. I probably clicked the exact same thing, didn't I? Yep. All right, without photos. 36 listings, 40, 50 here. Okay. First eds for about 60. Go ahead, just grab first editions here. 25 listings with all the Punk reprints. I think this card could go up because I think this card just kind of way too good in Punk because you don't need to. I mean, again, it's just really good. If you draw it, it's a hand trap. You could also e-tele it out. I think it's good at one copy. In my personal opinion here. Ultis are about 200. Yeah. Makes sense, unfortunately. Starlight Ghost Bells are... Okay, you know what? 300's fine, but 230 for a light play? I would consider that heavily. That's not bad at all. Wow, going up to 420. Yeah, 230 for that light play. That's really good, actually. That's very, very good. I would definitely go scoop that up. If you're buying any of these cards, by the way, or anything on TCG Player at all, please use my link down in the description below. It does not have to be Yu-Gi-Oh related. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you because I get, a part of it back and all that. So, it really does help here. OG Ghost Bells here. We're going to go without photos. Near minute light plays here. So, without even going first, there's 52 listings. 8s, going up to 15. That's actually a cheap light play there. That's not bad. First edition, though? 20, 26, 30. Not bad. Not bad at all. I actually told people to get the ones at like 11, 12s. In fact, you could see the first eds, right? If I go back far enough. First eds selling at like 18, 20. Maybe I'm on Copium here. No, I'm not Copium. I guess they were always... maybe they were always 20. But Unlimiteds for about... maybe I saw the Unlimiteds at like 10. Yeah, definitely not bad to grab, like, at all here. If you go above like 15, though, I would just get... or 14, really. I would just get the first sets here. Absolutely. Secrets, though, I think a lot of people would rather have this, even though I'd probably rather have originals. I have originals anyway. Without photos, these are... someone has a wall here, but not bad for 3. Going up to 4s here. I told people to grab these at 2s to 3s. I still think 3's good for this. Definitely a card that's going to go up over time. This is always going to be a good hand trap. I think that if we ever get a format where this is absolutely needed, these can hit like up to 10s. Muckracker from the Underworld. Now, this card is used not only in Dark Worlds, but a few other decks as well. I think Labyrinth play it as well. Maybe incorrect on that, but 18s, $19 here. People also love the aesthetic. It's a tour guide card. $19. I told people that you should grab these back when they went to 7-8. I said it doesn't matter if it gets reprinted here. If it gets reprinted as anything under a secret, you win. Even if it gets when it gets reprinted, right? And it could go up before that anyway. And it did. If you're looking at movies and you got them at 8, $18, $19, that's kind of what you expect here, going up to $20. I personally told people, if you're going to get the secret rares, you might as well get the ultra rares if they're the same price, roughly, which they are. $18 for the Ultra. Get the harder to get version. This version, there's not many of them on the market here. In fact, and they're selling. People understand that. So be one of the smart people. Get this. Fight for Crack-a-Lackin' here. I actually gotta say, I remember when I used to watch M. Cole 40's Market Watchers, and still do sometimes. And I remember he used to go over this card like every market watch. And it would go, what's he crack-a-lacking at? And he always looked at these at $5. And one day after like a year, they went up to like 20. He just started laughing. And I thought, I don't know. Every time I look at this card, I think of M. Cole 40. So one of you recommended this. I don't know why. But Fight for Kraken, still no reprint on this. I actually don't know why. These are like what here? $7, $8 for first edition? That's fine. I'm okay with that. They're better than $5, right? Caius here. Ultis are $500 for near mint, $437 for light play. You might as well get near mint for the extra $60 at this point. Yeah, this card's always been expensive. I mean, we're selling at like $300 here, which is a lot better. I told people it's a card that it will never go down, but it might hit a point where people might not pay that much. I mean, nobody's, I think, gonna pay $1,000 for this, but yeah, Ulti Caius's. You got your golds. In fact, I want to look at all versions of Caius here really quickly here. You got your golds at $8. I'm going to just drop to the OTS Super. It's back where it was. You got your ultras at 8 9s. You got your golds at 3s. Commons at 2s, which is disgusting. 3s for your rares, which I actually like the black rare. Then you got your OTS Supers. I mean, this is the most free money I've ever seen. Go ahead, grab your Supers at this point. It's free money. Absolutely free money. With that being said here, did you guys like the market watch? What do you guys think of Monstrous Revenge? Let me know in the comment section below, as well as what cards I'm going over next. Market watch, what cards I got bought. And I love it when you guys give me cards to go over. I really, really do. So don't feel like, oh, you're doing a mean pick or a bad pick. I don't care. Just go over it. And hey, usually you guys give me some good picks. So it's always nice to also see something that we haven't looked over in a while. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. There will be a giveaway on the next market watch. I just have to choose what it is. And I want to give away the other 2 winners. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.